as far as...
This is what I am making. Rather, that is the pattern I'm going from.
And what are you making it on?
Out of scales.
Well, yeah, but are you making this into like a banner or a...
It's gonna be like a hockey jersey, basically. I wear to hockey games.
A hockey jersey made out of scale mail?
Well, no, it'll be like a vest. It'll have it'll be two halves of a vest, and it'll lace up the sides because it's going to be very difficult. It's very difficult to wiggle them on and off because they have a very, very limited amount of flex.
Yeah.
Because it's metal. Metal doesn't stretch very easily.
Speaking of hockey, NHL lockout sucks. This makes me most unhappy. I don't know.
I mostly just care about my college's
teams. So, yeah. I know you're a college hockey fan. I'm a pro hockey fan, so this lockout really sucks.
The other fun part is, because I'm so tiny, I can get into, I can acquire, a full set of hockey gear for, $50. Because I can buy all children's equipment. So, all of the padding and helmets and stuff is less than half of the cost of my actual ice skates. Dang.
So do you play hockey?
No, I'm not a very strong skater. I'm just saying, if I decided I want to, I could. I have recently committed myself to scraping together enough funds in order to buy a ukulele, because it is the happiest little instrument ever.
What does that have anything to do with hockey?
It's just something I want to do, is play ukulele.
Unless...
on your Facebook
I decided I'm going to play ukulele.
Although there was one skit on Saturday Night Live that had... It featured Wayne Gretzky. It was called Waikiki Hockey. It was, I don't know, in the 80s sometime.
I asked what, not when.
Oh, what? Oh, it's like... He was the host for that night. Probably when he was playing for the Rangers, but for the Brits, the Rangers are one of the New York hockey teams. That's where Saturday Night Live is filmed. Yeah. And it was for some reason he was in Hawaii and they had a hockey team there for some reason.
Well, I mean, if you're in Hawaii and it's hot all the time, just go ice skate for a while. Feel great.
True. Wow, I really should have cut some of this out.
Me, just a little.
I mean, generally I show this stuff because I want people to see what setups I'm doing, but when I'm taking this long to decide, yeah. To tell you the truth, iMovie does not behave well when I'm editing a movie that's really long, so I want to minimize the amount of time that I'm spending editing. Although I figured, alright, you know what, next time I'm just going to edit the little pieces of the movie, and then I'm going to combine them at the end, so that iMovie isn't derping for so much.
And that'd be a good idea.
Alright, this is the last...
Convert file types back and forth, and lose all of the video quality.
Oh, I'm not talking about converting file types.
Big dudes.
Yes, these are Iron Giants.
Oh wow, yeah.
Here they are. No one got that reference. Come on, did anyone see the movie The Iron Giant?
Yes.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
Yes, but that was...
Well, the song...
It is a very depressing movie.
The Iron...
I did hear that. It was...
Wait, are we talking about the same movie?
The Iron Giant is in the animated movie?
Yes, the animated movie.
It is, the majority of the movie is
yes.
It gets very depressing very quickly.
Which is probably why...
It has a few situations
as well as it could have, I
not
guess.
a PG movie these days, which is hilarious to think about.
As in, getting crap past the censors moments?
No, as in the one dude, the token jerk, uses a basically drugs the kid with chloroform to knock him out so he can take him home, without the kid putting up a fight or whatever. It's like, dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so out.
Oh yeah, Angelo is ridiculously strong. Did you
Go,
see what
dog,
he just
go!
did?
Here's a good girl. I mean, boy. Wait. What's the gender again?
Transport special.
His name is Angelo.
I believe it's male, but I don't think it's made that clear.
Okay, well, good doggy.
His name is Angelo. I would think it's a guy.
You will never know.
It's true. This is true.
Yes, anyway, why I said here they are is because, you know, in that there's the song Here I Am. Or, I don't know if that's what the name of the song is, but that's the line from the song. So that was the obscure reference I was hoping to make.
But if we do...
You called Business to destroy the robot. Yes. And where is the robot? Right. And then he tries, like, they point, the robot's right there, and he's like, you're gonna kill us all with the missiles, dude. And then he tries to leave. And then the commander's like, sit down, son. You did this to us, therefore you need to stick around for it.
And it's like, okay, how can I screw these guys up? Let's find out.
Yeah, do that.
Now, if I'd been smart, I would have gotten the boost ability. But it's not too much of a big deal, because honestly, you don't summon Doom Train for the damage it does. You summon it for the negative status effects.
Find the gap.
Those who do not mind the gap shall suffer dearly.
Oh, and apparently they are immune to poison elemental
Oh
damage.
damn.
That's no damage.
Well, they're iron golems. Like, I wouldn't expect they can be poisoned.
They are, however, blinded, slowed, and put to sleep.
Yay!
Yay.
Do they have the petrify counter?
No. Petrification...
So right now it's almost like trying to crack into a safe.
Yeah, basically. It is
That's a good way to put it.
tough to damage these guys very quickly.
Long battle is long.
Yeah, let me just... I think the, Yes, we're getting to the exciting part pretty soon.
The exciting.
The most exciting part
Oh, baby.
of the session.
Oh,
That's,
baby.
I think I should have been playing the Final Fantasy games because when these came out, I was in a Pokemon and Sega Saturn phase, if I remember rightly.
The first time I played this game, I played the... Oh, Mighty Guard. Now it makes him even more difficult to damage. The first time I played this game... The first time I played this game, I played the PC version. Which, I mean, it's the same game, but the software is not very good. It was pretty buggy.
Ah.
I'm glad that I spent the money to buy the PlayStation version. Actually, well, not that I have much choice. If I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be able to make this Let's Play, because the PC version, number one, I'm not even sure where I put it, and number two, it would not run on Mac.
Do you use Steam at all on PC? Well, sorry, Mac.
Do I what?
Do you use Steam at all?
No, I don't.
So they've got much better with Mac compatibility lately.
I doubt Final Fantasy games will be on Steam, though.
No.
I did heard a rumor about 7, but again, just rumors.
That was re-released.
You don't really want to play the PC version of 7. You've got to be online to save it, which is what?
Oh dear God.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Square
I don't know.
released it through their online store, basically, is what happened with that.
Yeah, and you've got to be online in order to save the game, so you might as well stick with the PlayStation version.
Yeah, like, it has cloud saving, which only works, but that means saving only works.
Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII has cloud saving.
Yup. It saves the cloud. He stores all of the data in his hair.
I love that scene in Final Fantasy 13 where Vanille makes that, you know, that gesture, then Frokubo mimics her.
Frokubo is so classy. No, it's like Saz just in general. He's the best. He's so great.
I saw a few people dressed up as Saz at Otakon.
Yeah, there was one guy that was pretty awesome as Saz.
Of course, if you do that, you have to put the Frokubo in.
Yeah, he had the Frokubo, except it was always in a precarious state of almost falling off of his head.
Oh, poor Frokubo.
Well, like, he was actually had a fro, so he didn't want to actually attach the little bird to his hair.
Oh, like it was his real hair.
Yes.
Huh.
It was a black guy with a rather sizable afro. That was Saz. Which, like, props to him. He, like, really looked the part. It was pretty dang awesome. And shortly thereafter, a pair of Stigs walked by with, what's the name of the smallest guy on Top Gear?
Hammond.
Richard Hammond.
Yeah, Richard Hammond walked by with a pair of Stigs. And it was just like, hey now. The person had, like, a little board with, it was like a Velcro sheet, and it had a bunch of cars with Velcro on the back, so you could rearrange how awesome you thought the cars were.
Ah,
Oh, you mean the cool wall?
Yeah, the cool wall. He had one of those. It's pretty cool.
Oh, Bahamut / AnniexoHoshi, you do want that GF to learn the Summon Magic Plus abilities, because it will do a pretty good amount of damage. And
it's powerful.
and it can't break 9999, but unlike Blink, its attack is not Blink's attack isn't elemental, but it's gravity based, which means there are enemies that are immune to it. Not so with AnniexoHoshi.
Yes, I can destroy all the monsters.
And it's like, oh hey, I have enough items to make Rinoa's ultimate weapon.
Kill
Cool.
Slay! Yes. Kill Slay with the ultimate weapons. Yes.
Squall's and Selphie's ultimate weapons are the most important ones to get, because those are the ones where you'll have an effect other than slight increase in damage. The effect for Selphie's is, like I said, perfect accuracy. The effect for Squall's, well, I'm not going to spoil that.
Of course not, you have to obtain the item first.
I will say it's something that would be very useful in the battle that's coming up, but I'm not going to have it.
Well, it's the ultimate weapon for the main character. It's always the most useful one.
Indeed.
Look, if I was playing another game, Sands of Destruction, and the ultimate weapon for the main character increases all of his core stats beyond their normal maximum. Which is hilarious to look at on your status screen, because your characters max out all of their stats before they hit maximum level, because the game is not designed for you to ever get up to level 100. Like, it's supposed to end when you're about level 50.
So why does it not have a lower level cap?
It just doesn't. Like, the first Golden Sun game ends at level 30. But you can train all the way up to level 100 if you really wanted to.
Shinkosai 1000-handed fist. There were some videos where he put those characters up. Or, no, not those characters, but other kanji up, and said that, and then below that it said, "Yes, I know that's not actually what it says."
I just knew if I didn't put something, there would be someone on the internet saying, "That is incorrect, sir. You're a stupid gaijin."
Which is better than a stupid Raikou.
The melee parts in the videos were tedious, so I was just like, "What can I do with this?"
Oh, the Kel Dragon, yeah. Move HP up is basically what it says on the tin. You restore HP as you're walking.
Awesome.
And we're getting close to the end of this dungeon. Probably
Yay!
just a few more Iron Giants to fight. And then we will, Oh yeah, in one of these battles, there was a weird screw-up where, like, they started... Like, their edges started looking funny. I don't know why. Just a graphics glitch, but fortunately it did not persist.
Well, graphical glitches happen. Like, this is a really old game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leveled up.
But despite the fact that it's only like a year or two newer than FF7, it looks like it's several years newer than FF7 because the characters are correctly proportioned rather than looking like Lego people.
FF7 was the first one in 3D, so they had a lot of work to do.
It did.
I'm wondering if it maybe has
It's a
to...
bit weird. No, sorry, you speak.
I'm wondering if it has to do with maybe they were just starting to use motion capture or something.
It has to do with, like, 3D modeling software was becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And its uses for actual, like, console-rendered animation and stuff, like, was still developing. And so as they develop better methods of taking advantage of hardware, like, even if things come out very close together, they can look years apart, just simply based on the technology, and it's, like, how the technology is used.